Miss Candela, good morning. Um, I couldn't come up with anything, to be honest, to try and. Unless you have some ideas, because what you were saying about guessing the number of wolves, that's something that most people knows because of me checking the stats periodically. So we might have to do it on the next Fire Striker if that's because there is gonna be for sure one more, and is most likely I think it could be in Ashed River Valley. How are you anyway? You are up early. Yeah, I slept very well. It's very windy here today. Okay, so yesterday we left off. Oh, I need to drop this too. We left off here in Coastal, and I've got a nice stash of food and water now, and also wood. So I think my next move is to get back to Mystery Lake. Pick up all the stuff that I left behind there. Bring it over here. Crisis averted. Hi. Okay, thank you, Miss Candela. So how many arrows? 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. maybe one more. And then, where did I leave my flare shells? Okay, let's think about this. I could do some repairs, although this is not yet ready. They're still in good shape. I need to wait for this blizzard to pass. Okay, I can drop most of the sticks. Jaggermeister, thank you for the follow. Garyfly, hi. Thanks, Miss Candela, thank you so much. I've been missing my live stream, but watching your videos. Good to see you live. Thank you. And Ingo, oh my goodness. Thank you so much for the 6 months. Wow, already. Ingo, thank you. Okay, maybe I'll take the crow feathers because I want to recraft some of my arrows. Maybe I'll do it at the dam once we are in Mystery Lake. I could probably... Oh, here is what I need to do. Yes, definitely drop these rocks right here, all of them. Because I need to gather 50 of them. This is my main base, so I'm gonna build one of these rock cache right outside. But for now, I need this storm to end, have a full belly, make my way to Mystery Lake. River in Norway, hi. Jager, okay, Jagermeister. Like the drink, the Jägermeister. Okay, so we do have water. Now, Robbie, welcome. Topaz, welcome. Does the rock cache count as indoor or outdoor storage? It's definitely, it's neither of the two for now. It's a really OP storage because I've checked that the other day, and over 15 days meat and anything else that I put in it didn't lose any condition at all, cooked or raw. The meat it stayed the same condition over 15 days, 2 weeks. So it's really overpowered right now. Okay, so we are heading to Mystery Lake. I need to drop a few of these. Let's see, everything that I don't immediately need. Maybe even drop the hacksaw for now. Hopefully I have another one in Mystery Lake. But I don't think I'm gonna miss that much. Gonna drop some of these. I might even drop the second bow. I mean, it's 5%. How many more shots can I have? Okay, I think I'm happy with that. I'm definitely going to Mystery Lake to pick up stuff, so I want to be as light as possible going in. I'm gonna have to pick up a couple of stones, rocks, just in case. Oh, there's a good stash here. I'm probably gonna leave them at the entrance. I need 50 for the rock cache. It's kind of expensive to build, but if those are gonna stay the conditions of storage, it's actually really good. It's not that expensive at all. The mini-me, hey, welcome. Hey, lurking is just fine. Thank you for saying hello. Enjoy your stay. Prepare that for the way back because we are coming through here. I don't know if I'll be able to pick them up, but we know they're there. Gower, hi. You're up early or is that late where you are? No, it's usually I like to start at 11 a.m. I've started an hour earlier today because I'm most likely gonna finish earlier. It's 10 a.m. And hi, by the way, Corrata. You woke up too early? Oh, really? I think this is enough. Yeah. I don't know if we can pick them all up because I'm gonna be fairly heavy unless I plan to pick them up so I don't load myself too much this time around, and then I leave more stuff for next time. Really, I'd like this to be a very quick visit to Mystery Lake. Maybe I'm not gonna go for trappers. I'm just gonna go for the dam, pick whatever is there and get back. Let's make sure that we don't drop any condition at all. So I'm gonna warm up. Haley, by the way, welcome. Hi. It's getting colder. It's actually just the wind. I don't have any food here. Okay, but I do have lots of good stuff. Wow. Yeah, definitely good stuff. Oh yeah, these are gonna be very useful. Actually, oh, there it is. And I do have a hacksaw here.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
And a sewing kit. Wow, there is so much stuff. Okay. So much I want to take, but I cannot do all at once. So, the hacksaw can stay here. We need a hacksaw in here, dedicated for scrap metal if we need any. Now, food. Food here is a bit of an issue. Unless I'll just make my way back. Let's see. The wind is gone, so I think I'll be okay if I'll go back. Going back from here to coastal takes less time than the other way around, coming here. It's more downhill. So, and the weather is actually good. I could actually do this without warming up. Santipi, hey, good morning. So the heavy hammer is really important in coastal because it allows me to have an infinite tool to break the ice, because the pry bars eventually, obviously we are talking about thousands of days, but eventually will break and you cannot repair them, whether the heavy hammer can be repaired very easily. Thank you, Santipi, thank you. It's always nice to see you. So, Maria, hi. Thank you. I don't know if I can pick up the stones I left behind. I'm already 53, 36. I'm gonna have to warm up eventually. I don't think I can do in one go. Yeah. I could warm up by the cave, but I think it's best to use a match and warm up a drink. -7. And this is gonna get only colder from here on because it's 2 hours to go, so it's probably gonna get colder right now. MTG, hey, good morning. Gonna warm up by the tunnel. Oh, I picked up some cattails, haven't I, on the way? Have I? I think I have, yeah. I'm gonna use a coal because I want to warm up really fast. I don't want to spend too much time. I need to get to food. Actually, don't want to boil any water. Okay. Okay, I've got some emergency food if I don't make it to the fishing village. You haven't played as the Dead Sleep. What do you start with? You start in Bleak Inlet, and you start with. Do you start with a bedroll? I'm not entirely sure if you start with a bedroll, but maybe no bedroll, but you do start with matches. And some very basic clothing. Oh well, so much for the torch. Yeah, it is fun for people that for someone that has played the game for a long time. It's a refreshing challenge. Probably going to fall on some rabbit's head. There is no danger of that happening, or rather, there is no rabbit spawn in this challenge. Yeah, that's another thing that you need to be aware of, MTG, if you want to do this challenge. There is no deer or rabbit spawn, so you won't be able to make the mittens. You can craft your boots and pants, deer pants, because of the deer carcasses around, but that's all you have. Once they've run out, that's it. That's the reason why I went to Mr. Lake to pick up those deer hides. They are very precious in this game. I've picked up only a part of it so far, left them behind in every map I went to. So the second stage of this will be to go and pick up the stuff I left behind. Oh, that's more than enough. 48. I've got a bunch already by the fishing village. I need 50 to make that. That's more than enough. All I need to store in it is the flare shells. That's the only thing that I care about not losing condition. So we made it to and back from Mystery Lake in a half a day. And I actually got some very, very useful stuff with me. I could even just stay in this map for a very long time right now, because I've got quite a few deer hides. They're gonna last for a few hundred days. I've got the heavy hammer, tons of saplings, and maple and birch. got the flare shells, lots of sewing kits. So yeah, this is looking pretty good right now. If I could build that thing right now, what is the temperature is -8? Let's build a quick fire here.
Come on, little fire. Perfect.
It doesn't have to be that warm, it just has to keep me warm. So I think I left a few rocks here, right? I need just 2 more. Yeah, let's... where are they? Okay. So, can I build it here? No. Has to be on the snow. Has to be on the snow. Cool. And I'm gonna put this one in it, plus yeah. Also, you know what? Let's put this and see what happens. Huh. And label it. Now, if I go in, where was it? It's in here, right? There is something wrong with this. What I already forgot what I put in it. So we got 6 shells at 91%. Well, yeah. And antibiotics 32. Wow, it's 91. Gosh. Okay. I don't know what 96 was. 91, but maybe I should I should put these two in there, but we'll see. If I don't use these when they are down to 50%, maybe I'll swap them with some others, because it is useful to have at least a couple on you. Wow. 15. Oh, that's quite something. What else do we need? Oh, the rest of the stuff, I think it goes in here, right? We got a bunch of, oh, yeah, a bunch of these. Actually, let's do this. Let's put all these in one drawer here. Obviously I want to craft a few. Okay. Here we are going to put the sewing kits. Okay, let's sleep for now. Some of this stuff goes in the fishing hut. Hey guys, welcome. Does this thing block wind? Which one? The rock cache. That's a good point, actually. I don't think it will, because it's not that big. Yeah, it's a good point, one next to the workbench. True. What day is this? 73. So we actually put those in on day 73. Okay, so now I have to craft a few arrows. Maybe do some repairs. I guess all this stuff, the coffee and the tea, they lose condition, so I'm gonna put those in there as well. It's a bit too early for crafting, but actually 36. I want to save a pair of these work boots because just in case I might run out of deer hides. So those are 36. Zook Monster, hi. you can build a snow shelter next to the workbench and craft from within it. Yeah. It is possible to do that. Yeah, but in order to accommodate, to make space for a snow shelter, let me show you. It's very tricky because you need to get rid of these pallets. You have to break it down first, and then you can put a snow shelter about here, just back enough that you can, from within the snow shelter, you'll be able to reach this little thing of the. It might take 2 or 3 attempts before you find the right spot, but that pallet will be on the way, so you have to get rid of that. Salami, hi. Let's do this. Yeah, no. The fire is fine to protect you from wolves. The snow shelter actually does not protect you from predators. Although most of the time you get away with it, but it doesn't protect you from predators. It's actually stated in the very description of the snow shelter. Okay, let's have a quick look what we have on us. I've got enough crow feathers. I can go and craft the arrows. Oh, I didn't put these in there. Okay, let's put this in there. Okay, this is stuff that we need in here. Actually, that one as well. Yep, and where am I gonna be off next? Let's think about this. There is actually something I want to do here. Yeah, let me get into the cabin and then we'll take a look my archery skills, because if I can get archery skills level 5, I could go and do Bleak Inlet right away. So let me see what am I at here. It's actually quite far away. But what if I craft all my arrows? How many do I have? I've got 22, 25, 25. Wow. And I have enough crow feathers actually. So if I go for how many saplings? 8, 9. Sorry. So I've got 3. Okay. Nine. Yeah, I can go, because it's so much to craft, I can go and do this in the cave, the mine. The reason why I want to do Bleak Inlet is because I've got a feeling there might be a stim. In Broken Railroad, you get 2 guaranteed steam, plus there is a random, an RNG one, which wasn't there on this run. And sometimes when you don't find that there is also an RNG steam in Bleak Inlet that I found before. So I think for the very reason of this challenge, for the very nature of this challenge, getting that extra steam, it's more than useful. I don't know whether or not how this challenge is gonna go, because ideally I wanna, the aim here is 500 days, but there is lots of stuff that can happen in 500 days, so I don't know if it's gonna happen. I'm gonna play it safe as soon as I get completely settled, but before that I have to take some risks. And Bleak Inlet is one of them. It's not a risk as much for the Timberwolves. I can get around that safely, but it's the weather that is so unpredictable in that map. You can easily lose condition to freezing. And it is always windy, that region. I got to be careful because there can be a wolf here. Actually no, let's have the flare pistol out. Usually it's not a problem, but I'm cutting meat right now. To be honest, I think the hunting system is a bit flawed, especially bears. You shoot them and get to place, they can't reach you. And that's it. Yeah, but I mean, generally speaking, in real life, if you do that, it will be fairly easy, right? And they do run away now. Most of the times they run away. Conveniently enough, I have a box of quality tools in here. This run has been insane on quality tools. I've got quality tools everywhere. That's unfortunate. I picked up a tiny little steak, but should be enough. I agree that is fairly easy, but then again, how much more difficult can they really make it? And it takes you you have to always look at it from a new player point of view. It takes a little time for you to understand how to safely hunt a bear. And then hunting is only half of it. You have to harvest it, which is also takes a little time to master. I was hoping for an aurora. Tougher girl, hi, good morning. This is gonna... I underestimated how long this would take. I need more food if I want to stay one more night here, right? I've got a steak. I've seen a wolf steak at the entrance. Maybe I should go and pick it up. Yeah, no, there is lots of things that they are questionable. I think I understand where gas is coming from, but what I mean is, if they make it way too difficult, then they might end up alienating the player too much to a point where the game is not enjoyable anymore. Obviously, Gus is probably an experienced player, so has reached a level where he wants things a little more difficult, more challenging. So if I eat this, still I'm gonna need more. I've got these crackers, I've got 5 cattails. Let's see what we can do. How many hours? 4.5, almost 5 hours, okay. Four and a half, 6 hours. Go for it. Okay. Can I do one more of these? Just. Okay. Drink. I am gonna be a little short on food. Maybe with these 5 cattails I'll be okay. Santipi. Yes, Tafragal is doing that regularly. I'm really glad to be here in the meantime. Thank you, Tafragal. Okay, let's sleep. Well, that level 5 hasn't popped up, but this is all the arrows we have. So, here we go. Nope. No level 5. Let's see how... We are fairly close though. So now to counter this time spent in here, we have to go and do a little fishing. But before leaving this place, little short on food. Or I would take more, but I cannot, because if I take more of these crates, I'm gonna end up struggling for food, and I'm gonna have to use the salty crackers, which I don't want to. That's my emergency. I didn't want to use the cattails neither, to be honest, but cattails are still replaceable to a certain extent. Oh, but I do have some of these here. Hey Kiwi, oh my goodness, hi, how are you? No, those two guts are from a wolf that charged me on the way in from Pleasant Valley to Coastal here. I picked up a wolf by the Thompson crossing, and on the way up to the mine, I already spotted that wolf getting too close to me, and as much as I tried to run away from it and put distance between me and him, he was still getting always closer and closer, and I knew that wolf was gonna charge, so it did, and I flared him on the spot right outside the mine. So I took the pelt, the guts and the meat, and that was the last of the wolf meat, the one I just had. I recognized that behavior. There is every once in a while there is a wolf that just doesn't obey the general rule of just following you, but it gets closer and closer. Once you get used to the distance you have to the wolf, you recognize that he's closer than the others, and that's the one that is eventually going to charge, despite you trying to walk away. I think there should be more sticks here. There's a spot actually with quite a few. -4. This is not very cold at all. I wonder. Thinking of trading
Anything
a few sticks for some serious wood here. Clad it high. Okay, let's put away some of these arrows. Maybe I have to find a better place for this. This is already full. Once I put the... Well, I can put a few crow feathers in. But maybe these flares find a better place. I'll put them on the shelf. Really? You know what? The turning mechanic is nice, but it makes objects, for some reason, much bigger than they really are. You can't put them close to one another. If you do the old way, you can put them very close. All right. Do we have water? Yeah. Do you prefer wolves or green wolves? The look. Well, the green ones, they look much more scary. So I guess the green ones. But the timber wolf now is a much scarier wolf, right? The model is really good. -3. This is a good time, right? -3, I should be able to get a piece of fur without freezing. At least I can try. No, it's getting colder. I'd love to take the meat of this wolf, but I don't want to freeze or get too tired. See how long it takes. If I want to take all of it, it's... Oh, I don't have a hacksaw on me. Oh my goodness, that bug. You can do it with a knife. Come on, let's just do it with a knife. I need to pick up the hacksaw. I left the hacksaw behind in the cabin. Maxwell, hi. For me, it's the sound of the aurora wolf. It's scary. The sound of the aurora is kind of scary anyway. All right. Oh yeah, let's pick up this. And I don't really need to put the fire on today. I want to wait for a day when the sun is out. I'm gonna have to find a way to level up my archery skills to level 5, and then I can head to Blick Inlet. So I think we are gonna find something to shoot at. Ingo, oh my goodness, thank you. A gift sub for credit. Wow, thank you so much. Is there anything I can do while I wait here? Oh yeah, I can repair this. Oh no, I cannot repair. I can break down some of the curtains if I can find any. It's the chair. Quality tools. Am I crouching? I am. Okay. There it is. Have I already taken the crate from here? Looks like it. Let's look in the next cabin. Go to the rabbit island and shoot rabbits. Insane, there is no rabbit spawn on this challenge. Rabbits, they don't spawn, unfortunately. No rabbits, no deer. Okay, now we should be able to repair this. Okay, guys, I need to take a very quick break. I'll be right back, just a second. Malek, hi. Okay. Malek, I'm doing very well. How about yourself? How are you? Oh, this is sunny. Wow. Let's go and put on a fire, do some fishing. Look at that sun. Wow. Really sunny, crispy morning. It's not. What? Maybe it's too early. Maybe it's too early. Definitely sunny. It's kind of getting foggy though. Runaway, hi. You are doing as the dead sleep, but you are just chilling. Well, we have. Oh gosh, now it's. I knew it was going foggy. I spotted that. Okay, well, in that case, let's wait a little longer. See if we can find something to do indoor. These, they all requires tools to break down, and I don't want to use my tools. Okay, let's go eat and drink. I'm gonna wait a couple of more hours, see if the sun shows up. Let's just check. I know it's been just still 91. Okay, Good. That's what I like to see. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think you are trying to survive 100 days in this challenge, right? 500, tougher girl. I've already done 100 last time. Yeah, as long as possible. But I mean, more than 500. I don't think I will obviously keep the file, keep playing. But the aim is 500. It's just thinking of if someone wants a challenge for the will to survive achievement, you could do it on this file. That's the idea, essentially. After 500, I think I will archive the run and play it every now and then. If we get to 500, that is. This challenge is one wolf attack and it can be over. So, you know. And in 500 days, a wolf attack is more than likely. It really looks like it wants to. The weather wants to get better, but Maria, I have been in there. Actually, you know what, Maria, that's a very good point. We could go there and grab the crates from that place. Oh, never mind. The arrow is here. You can go and die whatever you like. Fisty Potato, thank you for the follow. Thank you very much. Feisty, sorry. Have you noticed my landscape? Have you noticed many landscape changes? My normal route to Timberwolf Summit. Hold on a second. Let me check for the wolf here. Actually, there is also a couple of deer carcasses here that I should clear. One there, one here. For the hides. I've already got 15 hides, which is gonna, depending on how many times Astrid fails on repairs, they might last for quite some time. So, have you noticed Timberwolf Summit is a nightmare now? Really? Why? I've been to Timberwolf already, to the summit, but I don't remember if it was before or after the update. They've done some landscape changing, especially along the shoreline, quite major updates. They've added so much ice now. It doesn't change much. Can I break this down? No. Can I go up this ladder? No. Why she cannot climb ladders? I don't understand that. Anyway. River in Norway. I have only played on second easiest survival difficulty. Is the other survival mode much harder? There is a big step, River in Norway, between Stalker and Interloper. So if you get used to Stalker and then switch to Interloper, you'll find a bit that is a fair bit more difficult. Because I didn't take food with me here. That might have been a mistake. So let's check this weather. It's sunny now. I think we should go. Put on the fire. Come back to that place. It's a good actually spot for reclaimed wood. You haven't played many hours, yeah. So that's where you'll find most of the difference between the jump between Stalker and Interloper, because on Stalker you start with bedroll matches and some decent clothing. Also within the world you'll find, you know, the top clothing like expedition parkas, mucklucks boots, extremely good sweaters. So even in the late game, once you find all the nice clothing, you are never gonna get, very rarely you are gonna get cold when walking around. On Interloper, on the other hand, all the top clothing does not spawn. So you have to craft most of your stuff. You are not gonna have tools. The hatchet and the knife, the hunting knife, they don't spawn. You have to forge them. You start without matches and without bedroll. So it's a big change. This is the only game. It's the mostly I stream this one. Sometimes I play other games. But there is quite a few that I want to try. I just always end up playing the Long Dark. Now, I want to do some fishing. And then tomorrow, if we get a chance, I'll cook everything. For now, let's start on the fishing. Well, we got 10 hours. And actually, you know what? I am gonna save my clothing. Okay, drink. I should be warm enough, right? Yeah, 66.
The sun is setting. It's gonna get a lot colder soon.
324, good one. Wow, 501. It's a good session. Okay, that was a very good session. Now we need to sleep. And we'll do it 1 hour at a time. So let's cook one of these. How long does it take for this to cook? 42? Yeah, go on. I need lantern fuel. That's why I'm putting that on. Uninterrupted. Yeah. I wish I could select the number of, I know, right?
The day is dawning.
Sorry guys, just a sec, I'm charging the mic. Okay, I think it's time for me to put on the clothing. As much as I want to save it, I want to try and
Wonder if I can drop
cook
in
this
these
stuff as fast as I can, so that means I need to use fires outside. So just be careful when going out, in case we have attracted unwanted company. Okay, so let's take a few sticks and put the fire on.
Come on, little fire. Come on.
Yeah, Astrid is the female character, and then there is
Oh, yeah.
Will.
That's a good one.
You can choose between the two. I'll have one on each side, so it's less likely that the wind is gonna blow out both. Cool. What's next? What I'm gonna do is trying to level up to archery 5 and then move to Bleak Inlet. So I'm gonna have to find something to shoot at, which is not gonna be easy because there is no rabbit or deer spawn, so it's only wolves and bears. So that's what I need to look for. I don't think I've had the time to check this frozen guy here. Yeah. Well, didn't have much. I know, but it's a bit of a waste, especially in this challenge. I do have tons of saplings, more than I possibly can use in 500 days, but still. Mr. Bear coming in for the level up. It's run away. I didn't drop it. I wanted to drop it by the fishing hut again. Gonna need these. These are so good to do the trick there. I'll drop a few by the fishing hut. It's quite unfortunate because that shot is actually a pretty good shot, so it's not gonna, this bed is not gonna last long before it drops. How much? How long? 12? 21 if I want to sink all of them. Let's have a look if by any chance. Is that the bear? Is it you, bear? It is you. Oh, Mr. Bear. Let's have a second try, shall we? It's gonna come this way, regardless if I show myself or not. Because that's where he lives. He lives up there. That's the bear from the Bear Creek. So it's gonna come towards this fishing hut. What I wanna do is wait for this meat to cook for the 21 minutes and then sink the steaks so that they're gonna be ready all at the same time. No, you're not going. You're still coming this way, right? Yeah. Give the bear the cold steel. I cannot do that. Is he scared of the fire? No, he's not. The bear, he will jump. Oh no! Died. I knew he was gonna die because it was a good shot. I didn't drop it, but it was a headshot. He was not gonna last long, the bear. Well, in that case, maybe I should leave this fire. Should let the fire go. I got 5 hours here. Take 2 hours worth. Let's take a torch. I'm gonna go and quarter it. Hey, Black 72 Rat, hi! Maybe if I had put it there, it would have dropped.
Come on, little fire. Come on. Perfect.
Birch saplings are quite rare, but there is a lot around. I mean, I have a file where I've stockpiled 97, and I don't think I've taken all of them. Maybe close to. But there is a lot, and also you can get more from beachcombing. In this run, I already got 2 or 3 from the shoreline. Still an hour on this.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
Wow, this weather is getting so foggy. I'm gonna need some visual aid.
Oh, yeah. That's a good one. Wonder if I can drop any of this here.
Normally I would drop my clothing and everything else, go and pick up 3 at a time, but I'm not gonna be able to keep warm if I do that, and any condition lost in these challenges a big deal. So it's gonna be a little annoying to go back and forth. You need more coffee, but there is none to be had. What? You ran out of coffee? Wow, that fire. It's barely visible.
This pack is getting kind of heavy.
Unfortunately, we only got one shot on that bear. Pardona, hey! Maybe you need to test it to make sure it's gone bad. For science. Hi, Pardona. Nice to see you.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
Stasia, hi! So watching you this morning makes me realize you know something maybe a little about fires. Can you share with us details on how many sticks coal per hour will keep a fire going? I don't really bother about going into those details, but the fire going, you can see the fire time here, so I don't know, I'll just add a stick. Each stick is about 10 minutes, 9 minutes. I'll just check the time. I generally, when I put an outdoor fire, try to keep it under an hour, just in case the wind comes in, so I don't lose much wood. Yeah, the hat is coming along. But as far as how much fire time each piece of wood adds, I don't really remember by heart. I know that fir adds, I think, an hour and a half, an hour and 20 minutes. Cedar is about an hour, same for coal. And I think it's about 25 minutes, half an hour for reclaimed wood. But I might be wrong. Yeah, but that's... I suggest you double check by yourself. It's always good that way. I generally do that if I'm interested in something. But if you are grabbing wood to keep a fire going, grab as much as you can, really. I mean, you don't want to be grabbing just enough, if you know what I mean. Astrid is getting... I know, tougher girl. She's after you. She's gonna get more steps in than you. The coolest base is the lighthouse. Yeah, it's very cool building, I agree. Especially in an aurora when it lights up. Now there is the wolf by the fishing village that it could be spawning already. They spawn, it seems the spawn for bear and wolf, it's actually fairly quick. I've already killed this bear a couple of times. Keeps coming back.
suit. I'm gonna fight. This pack is getting kind of heavy.
Grudgy nodding. Hi. How are you?
I could eat a horse.
You are enjoying this run and wishing for some coffee. Nice. Everyone is wishing for coffee. It seems everyone has run out of coffee. So you need someone to take it to you. I see. You have not trained your cat properly. I have plenty of coffee that's not made up. I want more that is made up. I see. Let's put a piece of fur here. Let's keep these going. Wow. Went up to 2 hours. So it's 1 hour and 40 something. Yeah, I knew fur is the best in terms of fire time. And I always go for fur if I can. Considering that does the same damage to your hatchet. Same as cedar. Okay, so what we got here? Let's sleep for an hour. Almost made that mistake again. Are you staying safe and well? Yes, I am. Trying to, yeah. You had to step away? Oh, okay, yeah, no, I was asking how you were doing.
I need to find a place to rest.
Yeah, so far so good here, although things are still a bit up in the air on when things are gonna get back to normal in terms of work, and it's very surreal right now. Yesterday I went to meet with a friend of mine in Greenwich, and Greenwich is a very touristic spot, so lots of restaurants and always packed with people. There was no one yesterday around. It's so weird because I've never seen that place so empty. I know. Well, everything is shut, including the observatory on the everything. There is a foot tunnel that goes under the Thames, and that is always open 24 hours a day, 24/7. And even that, they now close it over the weekend to avoid that people, because that is a spot where well, things happens down there, I guess. Youngsters, they tend to go there late at night. Sometimes homeless, they tend to get in there, which is, I don't know, it's a bit of a shame because obviously the homeless, they don't have a place to stay, and now they even close these places where they sometimes hang around. But because it's a very tiny little tunnel, obviously for security reasons they have to do that. All right. Yeah. As long as they follow the problem with that tunnel is that it's very small. It's very tiny. So it's not 2 meters wide. Yeah, no, it will take time, but as soon as they can come up with a a vaccine, we should get back to normal. Justicia, hey, thanks for the follow. I didn't know you can put bedroll up on the shelf. Yeah. Yeah, it's to save space here, so I can put other stuff there. Hola, Justicia. Hola. Welcome. Let's sleep 2 more hours. Gonna have to find time to harvest all this. Oh, wait a second. Oh no, I did go and place the hides and the guts, right? Yeah.
Looks like I made it through another night.
I think that's enough water for now, right? We got an hour. Food, we got a fair amount. Don't know whether or not I should add a bit more on here and possibly do. Yeah, I have to do the harvesting now, or else this is gonna go to waste. So let's start with that. Let's see how long it takes. 26 with a knife, 33 with. I'll do it with the hacksaw. And actually I can cook one steak at a time while I harvest. That works out quite neatly. I know, right? Yeah, it's very nice little base, indeed. $43. I'll tell you what, let's cook a warm drink. We'll go for a run. Wow, that is cold. Am I wearing my stuff? I am. It's just cold. Okay, well, maybe we'll wait for the wind to subside. What we got? Yeah, we're gonna take a nap, an hour. Maybe just warm up one more drink. $28. Can you get cabin fever in this challenge? Yes. Oh, still cold. Come on, wind. Just go. Would you? It's almost gone. Hey, Summer. Hi. Oh, there is some respawn here. Lots of... Oh, we got shoes, wood. Cloth. And what is that? A hat. So all these block of ice, it's a new addition ever since the update last week. You reckon it's more realistic? It's a cattail, right? This is my third sapling here already. I can't see the wolf anymore. This could be a good time to trade a few sticks for this big boy here. These two big boys. Let's have a look. -3. I can put just 3 sticks. 4 maybe.
Come on, little fire.
Euruzilis, sorry if I'm butchering your name. This is the in-game challenge as the dead sleep, and is actually, let's see if I can keep the fire going, is set on interloper difficulty, but there is no put it right here. There is no health regeneration. The weather conditions are more variable than on interloper, and there is no deer or rabbit spawn, and the birch bark tea is turned off.
Sure I can carry much.
Did I ever check this guy here? I have, yeah. You used to play back in 2016, early 2017. So much has changed, yes. If you haven't played for that long, you got so much to look forward.
It's getting dark out here. I'll look for shelter.
There is new mechanics, new new threats, new wolves, new maps. So there is a lot new. Was there a map back then? No, you get the maps in this challenge because this challenge, one of the requirements is to go and visit, if you see on the top right corner there, the description. The requirement for this challenge is you have to go and visit 5 graves that they are scattered around in different regions, so that it makes you go through each region, every region in the game. So that was the requirement, but you have to do that with no health regeneration, and that's what makes it a little more difficult. But I'm not doing that as just the challenge requires. I'm trying to survive as long as possible with these conditions. I've touched 4 out of the 5 graves, and I left the one in the ravine here, Mystery Lake, untouched. So I can, once I want to end the challenge, I'll go there, touch it. That would be it. But I'm aiming for 500 days. We'll see if we can get there. Still same condition. So this is very good for my flare shells. $1,000, no, I don't, well, we'll get to 5,000 and then I will put it on the back burner and maybe play it every now and then, because I really don't like long runs. I don't even know why I decided to do this, to be honest. I'm already thinking of starting a new run from scratch. I like the beginning of the game. As a matter of fact, I think from next stream, possibly I'll do a new run and then pick up these later on. The beginning of the game is the most exciting part of the game. The late game is still lacking interest. Living for the struggle, yeah. Yeah, I'm building up a stash here, a base, for the late game. As you just saw, Rose, you can pick up saplings from beachcombing, and that's what allows you to become self-sufficient in terms of bow and arrow supply. So I've got a number already of saplings here, and I've got a lot of saplings that I should go and pick up, because I've already collected quite a few in the other regions and left them behind, so eventually I will go and pick them up. What I'm trying to do right now is to level up to level 5 archery skills and then go to Bleak Inlet, because I think there is a chance for an extra stim that I'd like to pick up. Talking of which, I should probably carry one more on me. You know what? This is actually a good time to harvest these shoes. Tougher girl, you're off to clean the kitchen? Okay. Waves and poof, magic. I'd love to craft that arrow, but it's a tiny bit too cold right now. I'm not gonna be able to do that. Minus 11. Let's wait for an hour or two. What's my archery skills at? Yeah, it's not too far. This is turning into a blizzard instead of improving. But maybe if -6, why is 2 arrows then? I don't get it. Okay, I should be able to craft the arrow. Let's just warm up. Nice. Nice, nice. Okay. Maybe I can quickly warm up and then go for that wolf. I really want to shoot something to try and get that skills up. Is the wolf gone? Wow, that's one more sapling right here. This place is insane. So I found this is the 4th. I mean, that is quite insane. What's that music about? Well, this is not easy to reach. I shouldn't risk those though, because if I fall in the water, I'm gonna get damage anyway. So it's not really advisable to do that. Although, this is a good fish. I think I should warm up a drink here.
Come on, little fire. Come on.
Yeah, there is the auto walk, but you lose so much control on your character with that.
Oh, yeah. That's a good one.
The beachcombing king. There is so much value. I just can't help myself. I mean, it's an extra sapling that otherwise you won't have. An hour and 11 minutes? What? Oh, okay, 35. Wow, that's a big difference. Did I read? Maybe I read. Maybe I read the pot stove, the pot belly stove time. Yeah, 35 is more like it. Let's see if I can get a better shot. Got him. Yeah, run that way. Should be more. Oh gosh, I'm gonna. Oh wait, I've got a drink. Dan like me, thank you so much for the raid. Wow, thank you. 7, 8, 9. Thank you for the raid. Wow. How was your run? Did I hear the wolf dropping here? Oh, he dropped right there. Okay, cool. Can go and pick him up later. Let's go and warm up, shall we? Hey, Dad. How was your run? And we got... I didn't get any lantern fuel from that. Oh yeah, I did. Just a short stream today. It was good, thanks. Did you ever look for the steam in Bleak Inlet? That's what I'm working on. I'm working on my archery skills. As soon as I hit level 5, I'll go and look for it. For now, I've been finding so many saplings on the shoreline here. Do you know if fishing holes can be depleted? It cannot be depleted. The better your fishing skills are, the more fish you'll get, and it will be a never-ending source of food. In this challenge is the cheapest source of food you can get, because you can get infinite scrap metal for hooks and infinite guts from animals. So it's the cheapest way to survive. I got to be careful here because I'm right on the bear path, and this bear seems to spawn every 2 or 3 days. I'm more interested in the guts, to be honest, than anything else. Okay. I don't think I can get... Can I grab the other guts? 6 minutes, maybe?
It's dusk, so I can't be far behind.
Oh, cool. You got to run a few things that I will stream later this afternoon. Okay, brilliant. Hopefully I'll catch you later on. For those of you that don't know that like me, he's actually doing the same challenge. I think he's going for 100 days. We got some curiosity. Oh yeah. One more to the pile. I'm not very tired. I remember speculating along those lines myself long ago. I don't know if there is anything to it, but I can't believe. What is it? What did I miss? I feel you get more around sunset and bigger fish around midnight to morning. Yeah. It's difficult, as Runaway was saying, it's difficult to really know if there is anything to it. But for me, early morning seems to yield more fish. Not necessarily bigger, but more in terms of number, which is what actually counts for the skills, because you get a point per fish. It doesn't matter how big. All right, guys, I think I'm gonna take a break, grab a coffee, use the restroom, all that stuff. So I'm gonna leave it right here, and I'll be back in about 5 minutes